And then that's once you get some group, that's when I'm gonna.
Okay, running a plus 17 Sanguine Depths. This is somewhat with a guild group. 2 people are guild, and then 2 are pugs. So, running as Holy with the Flash Concentration Legendary.
Do you typically use Nova or Bolt to trigger your discipline?
This week's affixes are
Nova in the opener.
Fortified, Sanguine, Quaking. So,
I do Nova in the opener.
great push week.
But then
Like,
yeah, on a boss I'll do Frostbolt if I'm kind of far away.
Also, I did get some new weak auras, so you can see the abilities that I'm casting down here, and you can also see my stat priority down here. So.
I'm just gonna back up a bit now.
Trying some stuff a little bit different here. I'm trying to run with Divine Star for a little bit of extra damage, which I have not used yet, so that's definitely not doing its job yet. But yeah, it does a bit of extra damage, and by a bit I mean like 30% of my damage without really needing to do anything other than push 1 global, so it's awesome. I want to make sure I'm using that on cooldown. Also need to be using Chastise and Holy Fire on cooldown. This week I did finally get my Tuft trinket, so I'm so excited to have the Tuft of Smoldering Plumage. Nice.
Quaking is still really irritating.
Yeah, Quaking's annoying. But out of the aff. No, we're not. Okay. Oh, did he?
I was confused.
oh god.
Yeah, I thought you do the brute too. I was wondering.
Well, maybe he's gonna pull them back in here.
Yeah.
Cause I thought the route he linked had us killing those. Yeah, it has us killing those. He's gonna pull. Oh, he's gonna pull them back through into this room. That makes sense. Congrats on Tuft you got yours today, David. Nice, dude. I'm so excited. It's such a good trinket. Enjoy it, man. So I can like Guardian Spirit the tank, and use the Tuft on a DPS or something like that. Like, there's so many uses for it. It's great. Go ahead and find Star while there's still stuff up. Hoping that 1.7k damage, and I'm not even doing anything. It's great. Okay, I set my focus on the mage so I can actually pay attention to when he's popping combust.
That's good.
We'll get our Fey Guardians rolling here. Move my heal for a second. My CDR, need to get the CDR. I needed to refresh flash concentration on the tanks, so that took the sacrifice of needing to move it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and Symbol of Hope here. This is Fortified, so this is going to be quite a bit more healing than it was last week. Feels like we have 2 Guardian Spirits. Yes, it does. It's such a good trinket. I was using Mana Bound Mirror, which is okay, but Captain Gamer Guy, hey dude, I saw you're playing on your druid,
Yeah, it's
leveling up. Very nice.
the last stat I should be
Yeah. You want burst and haze, right?
on. Ace verse,
So after
mastery.
this,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop
Crit's great for like
Divine Hymn. I was waiting until after that Quaking. Probably waiting a little bit too far here. There we go.
It makes you feel better. I'm like 8% short on my haste as a fire mage, so that's cool.
Okay, so here I'm gonna Apotheosis. Try to crank as much damage as I can.
I shudder when I look at my haste. I should be at like 20%.
Ooh, pulled off, dude.
Nah.
We're melting this guy. At 2.5k. Holy DPS! That's not super strong, but probably just pop these.
I'm just gonna block this.
Okay.
Waited a little bit too long on that global. My bad.
Kill him! Aggro. Yeah. Yes, we know. Fire mage problems. Today was a bad day, couldn't make your mind up. Oh, dude. I'd like to say it gets better. Oh, the silence!
Kitty.
Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't really get much better. It's hard to pick your main, dude.
Big boy pulls like this.
Yeah, this is solid.
What kind of tank is it?
Paladin.
He's probably the best tank for that kind of pull with us. A lot of casters. 'Cause of
Yeah,
shield.
for sure.
I got Buster.
He's a gnome paladin. Refresh my flash concentration stacks here. Ooh, that was not a holy fire, that was a prayer of healing. Oops. Dread bindings.
Kitty.
Thank you. Is that a curse?
Mhm.
Beautiful.
That one didn't go off.
I'm gonna go ahead and apotheosis here. Oh my gosh, this tuft is so stupid good. It's like I've got 2 guardian spirits.
Nice.
Probably gonna pop her in here. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're out. Have a mic on stream.
F. What? We get some mana. Quickly gonna catch a little drink. Running there. Oh. Okay. Still gonna catch a drink. Okay, Guardian Spirit that.
It wanted me right there, dude.
Yeah, it did. This should be plenty. I'm gonna go ahead and mana pot, Blood Elf Racial, try to be a little bit efficient through this. Focus on damage at the beginning. Or I could just fail to realize that my Holy Fire is on cooldown and waste a bunch of time trying to cast it. You know, that's a thing too. I don't have Divine Hymn, so that's gonna have to be something. Ooh, I love getting Quaking. No, I love Anti-Magic Shell or Zone, whatever this one is.
For the Quaking, hopefully. Okay. Shroud now.
DK was playing a dangerous game there.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, PI ready?
Alright. Go ahead and give it to me.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, dude. I thought I was out of that. DK died as well. I'm gonna run back. I can invis.
Uh-oh. Oh, the bop. What a pro. Bopped me out of the chains, the root.
Yeah.
It's not gonna lie, I was pretty scared there.
Yeah. I honestly thought I was out of that angry explosion shit.
It's all good.
I used killing spree and died instantly.
So glad they got rid of Quaking's damage. I know, for sure. Did more in BFA than anything else. Yeah, it was rough in BFA. So was Grievous. So was Bursting. You couldn't dispel Bursting. It's so much better now. We got a good Paladin? Yes, we do. We found ourselves a unicorn, ladies and gentlemen. No, just joking. Yeah, he is good.
Alright, I'm gonna bust on these guys.
Okay.
They're taking a while to die.
Not gonna lie, I'm doing comparable amounts of damage to my disc set.
Rough.
Like I was doing, oh no, I was doing about like 1.2-ish K DPS on disc. I'm doing like 1, even on stressful pulls like that. So. So tufting the DK here. PI.
Yeah, I'll take it in a second. Actually, I'd probably just hold
Save it. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Just... He threw his books at me, bro.
Smack.
I'm just gonna wait. Because I don't have a way to get past that thing anymore.
Brings a new definition to Bible thumping.
Yep.
Let's see how pointless normal is difficult wise.
Normal raid.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just gotta farm up these renowns.
I really like Paladin. If they can stay alive, I think I like them more than any other tank right now. Yeah, but that's the kicker, isn't it? They can stay alive. Their mitigation is a little difficult, but it's like having a DK tank, you know? Like, if you've got a good one, their life is in their own hands, so... Maybe not quite as much as a DK tank, but comparably.
I'm kind of pumped. I'm finally gonna get off my butt and craft Drought of Deep Focus this week. Will be a good DPS increase for our raids, at least coming from me.
Very nice.
Nice.
Also, it's Paladin is the same as a Blood DK. Like, you can really just toss Guardian Spirit on them and then just leave them alone. Let them do their thing. Yeah, they seem to have very little mitigation. Yeah, for sure. Even when compared to DK. Yeah, I know that's sad, isn't it? But their trade-off is their insane, stupid amounts of damage. Like, this guy's been consistently pulling, like, almost DPS level numbers, sometimes more. Crazy. And DPS makes all the difference, because, I mean, like... You know, we've had some deaths, not like a full wipe, but we've had some fights that took quite a bit of time. But because of the damage from the tank and the fact that I'm also trying to do damage as well, it's still pushing right along, you know? Chugging right along. There's Prideful. This is gonna be a week that I need some more potions. Because coming into these Pridefuls, I need to be a lot more careful about how much mana I have. As Holy, it's not too bad, but Disc is definitely a challenge on Prideful. Like, unlike Holy you can just pretty much flash concentration your way through it. Like, I'm not really worried about popping a cooldown right now. Disc, like, if you don't have a cooldown, it might get a little rough. You're probably going to need the DPS to pop something. But Holy, just flex it, dude. Nice. Move in. Move out.
Spawn again.
Nice off heals. Freaking melted this guy, dude.
Wow.
That was just a, how long was that? That was a 41-second Tarvold.
That was so
Yep.
clean.
Ding.
That's good.
For you, so the legendaries don't seem to help them much. For me, it's the beacon / DK, focus on others. Yeah, for sure. I didn't realize you played Holy Pal.
So risky.
I really like Holy Paladin. It's a very different playstyle. It's a lot like Disc, like it's just different than any other healer. I feel like you're playing a DPS, you know? So it's a nice change. The biggest reason I didn't go Paladin
Way too close to them.
was because I was drawn to Priest because it has two different playstyles, right? You know, like I can swap between Holy and Disc, and those are set different playstyles, and they're always going to be because they're different specs, you know. Paladin, I was like, ooh, there's an option that they might be bringing ranged Paladin back. That's cool. That's awesome. But like everything was still up in the air coming into Shadowlands. Nobody really knew what Paladin was going to look like, and so everybody's kind of on the fence. Like it was ranked lower in ranking lists and stuff by a lot of YouTubers and stuff, just because it's like we don't know. Like the meta hasn't fleshed out yet. And then, so for that reason, I was like, I know I like Priest. I know that Shadow is a fantastic range spec that I really enjoy, and I'm not really that interested in tanking. I don't know how Paladin's gonna flesh out. So I was like, I don't know. And then it turns out that the range playstyle is not a thing, unfortunately. It's just melee glimmer or something like that, you know. And so I think I made the right choice because Priest definitely holds my attention with having two different specs to go and having a fantastic DPS spec. Whereas I'm not really much of a melee player, so like I would play Ret if I needed to, but I've never been much of a melee player. My logic is there's only so many ways that you can swing a sword, you know, but it's the spellcaster thing that's really fun for me because there's always so much, you know, dynamic styles in video games with spellcasters. So that's my logic. Yeah, I've been playing it for a bit. It's really fun, sweet, especially right now with Kyrian. Yeah, Kyrian seems really strong. There's basic no option for a caster in Holy Pally. Yeah. I was so excited too, because a Bestow Faith ranged, like Wrath of the Lich King style chunky ranged healer sounds pretty fun. But at the same time, that's exactly what Flash Concentration is, you know? So you don't need it. It's good stuff. Matters, been watching your stream a bit lately, half watching at work times. Nice. Know some of the top Priest players have been leaning back towards Holy for keys, and good watching you too. Thanks, Matters. Yeah, dude. Like Automatic Jack is a great example. Like not this last rotation, but the one before that, the Grievous Spiteful. I think that was the week where Jack was like, you know what the heck? I don't like playing Disc right now, but we still need to keep doing keys. I'm gonna try Holy, and then like lo and behold, he really likes it, and he's been pushing Holy, and like a lot of like Mad Skills is catching on his videos and stuff like that. It's really exciting to see how Holy Priest is growing in the meta, you know. So appreciate it, man. Thanks for watching. Only about 1.1k IO as Priest heals all his Disc, but doing some Holy recently feels so strong. I know the shift is crazy, right? Like if your focus is you know, I need more healing, I'm not keeping up, like switching Holy feels like a vacation. It's so easy. Takes some getting used to. It has lots of different heal spells. Yeah, for sure. That's one of the things I like about Priest is you have so many skills. Like Priest, I have to double up on all of my abilities to even have enough keybinds. So like I use a macro. I'll show you here real quick. I use a macro that looks like this. Where's that? And it has it's a mouse over macro. If I'm targeting an ally skill or an ally, it casts a helpful skill, a healing skill. And if I don't have anybody targeted, if I'm not mousing over anybody and I'm targeting an enemy, then it casts an offensive skill. So I've got numbers 1 through 6 all double bound to be offensive and defensive, and a lot of my like QER and Shift QER and Control QER, like those are all double bound as well. A lot of them are, not all of them, but yeah, dude, Holy just has so many keybinds. It's crazy. Too many keybinds is exactly why you like Holy Pally. Yeah, Holy Pally is like, it's like Disc. Disc doesn't have a whole lot of keybinds, but there's a lot of ways that you can use them, so that feels pretty good. But yeah, I don't have nearly as many keybinds as Disc. Instead of Disc where it's a fan and basically cast Shadow Mint, yeah, I know. Like, Disc is really nice for really coordinated groups where you're just looking to get that passive damage. Like, you're always going to have that damage that happens no matter how hard the healing gets. Like, that feels good. But especially when you're pugging and you're talking about those KSM level keys and stuff, when you're in uncoordinated groups, you need to be able to go, oh no, and just burst everybody up and hit 10k healing and stuff like that. Like, you can't do that as Disc. Disc requires everybody to be playing perfectly, you know?
I'll block it.
So yeah, for that reason, I find pugging as Disc to be a lot less enjoyable. When I'm pugging as heals, Holy, like, I don't need that much damage because we're not doing super crazy high keys. I just need to be able to outplay other people's mistakes, which is the same reason my favorite pre-skill is Life Grip, the Leap of Faith. Like, I love being able to heal people in ways that other healers can't. I can heal stupidity. I can heal people standing in bad stuff, and that's not something that everybody can do. Okay, I'm just gonna have to Guardian Spirit myself on this. I should have faded as well, but I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna tuft Tetra. Ooh, maybe I should have tufted the tank. Alright, unless Apotheos is here to catch up. Should be knocking this out soon. It feels, crazy thing is the DPS feels as strong as this, if not stronger. I agree, yeah, absolutely. Like, I do a good amount of damage as Holy. It's just by the end of the dungeon, my overall isn't as high as Disc because Disc is always happening. Holy, like, it reaches a point where you have to sacrifice your healing in order to get that damage out. But when you are, like, when you have a window like there at the end where it's just like, we need to do damage, you pop Apotheosis and you get your Holy Fire rolling and you know, do a double Chastise and, you know, you're using Divine Star on big packs and stuff like that. Like, your DPS is pretty good, especially with Prideful. So it's really nice. Like right here, using Divine Star and then doing some Holy Novas and stuff like that. Like, I wasn't dealing a whole lot of DPS, but I'm getting up there now. That was probably a bad example because I didn't start the pull, but I went from like 600 DPS up to like 1.3 with just a couple seconds, so really quite nice. And there's a lot of instant cast skills that you can get good value DPS out of if you can remember to use them. Holy Fire is one of your biggest ones. If you use Holy Fire on cooldown, that's a big chunk of your damage. Divine Star is a godsend for trash damage. Really, really good. Oh no.
Oh god. Okay, that doesn't break you out. That's good.
Nice, that's good.
That made me so nervous.
Yeah, Divine Star is like the biggest damage that you can get for trash. Holy Fire is the biggest damage that you can get for single target damage outside of, you know, Chastise. Chastise is crazy. But yeah, another reason people kind of meme on Holy and they tank 31k. Shoot, dude. Another reason people.
My record's like 45k so far.
Another reason people meme on Holy is that it doesn't have like pain suppression, for example. It doesn't have the damage reduction that Disc has. But if you're running Night Fae, you get it. You get 20% on a 1.5 minute cooldown. It's really strong.
Yeah.
So that fills that hole.
Or 4 packs.
I don't know, dude. Holy's just
Everything just lined up. Like I didn't have to.
Holy's just king. I love it.
To do all my damage with
One day you'll play Priest. Do it. Do it, Graz. Join us, man. Ah, whoa! Okay, I don't have... Okay, there we go. After the next Quaking, I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah. I'm gonna Guardian Spirit the tank and do a long quick. I've got Guardian Spirit on the tank. Just be a little safe, real quick.
Alright.
Nice. You don't know, you don't really like casters. I get that. I love casters. I don't have to be up in the melee with the plebs. all the people have to worry about getting hit. I can just stand in the back like that evil artillery commander on a war movie or something like that. My keyboard tends to be all DPS and your mouse is mostly all heals. Oh, that's a good way to do it. You use your mouse far too much. You got one of those 12-button mouses. I mean, if you're used to that, you know, and it works for you, do it. I've never had a mouse with more than 2 buttons. I've got Death Adder right now, Razer Death Adder. I can PI when you're ready. The next pack.
Alright, he wants you to open.
Got it.
Alright, go ahead.
So Divine Star plus Holy Nova. Watch the DPS stay at 500 DPS. Whoops, that wasn't very good.
Nice.
Let's see. Is Mind Seer really stronger than Holy Nova, in your opinion? The thing that makes Mind Seer strong is that it's uncapped. Whereas Holy Nova is capped. Mind Seer is uncapped AoE damage, so that is really strong. Another benefit of Mind Seer is you don't have to run up in melee range, so you can just pop it off at any time. I'll be honest though, I forget to use it when I'm playing Disc. I just get stuck in smite spam mode, which is not really the best. After this quick, I need to go ahead and Symbol of Hope for a little bit of extra mana. This is actually sucking up a lot of my mana. I need to be using Apotheosis more, so I'm not having to blow all my mana. So yeah, that's the kicker, is that it does uncapped AoE. So it really helps, whereas Holy Nova is reduced if there's more than 5 targets. But I would say, well, I haven't run the numbers, but I would guess that Holy Nova does more damage for between 3 targets and 5 targets, whereas Mind Seer will do more overall damage than Holy Nova if there's more than 5 targets. That's just a guess. I haven't tested that at all, but based on how the skills are written, that's what I think. Wait, really? That's stronger mitigation than Holy Pele's whole kit? Yeah, dude. You talking about the Night Fae, the 20%? It's crazy. It's nutty. I mean, it's not pain suppression that Disc has. Pain suppression is a 40% CDR, but that's on a 3-minute cooldown. Night Fae damage reduction is a 20% damage reduction that lasts for 20 whole seconds. It is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Seen a Plague Doctor outfit. That's the PvP. That's the PvP set. I think you can also get it Summon Castle Mathria, so that's the thing. Evening, Lou. Welcome. Hey, how's it going? Marcus, played Disc but switched to Pally, much easier in Pugs. Yeah. Pally just brings a lot more damage than Disc. Disc is famous for damage just because it's passive damage. Like, it's always going to be there. It doesn't matter how difficult the healing gets, that damage is always going to be there. But it's the exact same thing for Holy Pally. Holy Pally is the exact same benefit. The only difference is you do like 2 to 3 times more damage than Disc. So it's like, well, then what's the point of Disc? The point of Disc is the damage mitigation. It's also the fact that it's ranged. And it's got some really, really strong cooldowns. So it's very, very strong every now and then. So if you space your stuff out well, then you bring Barrier to one pull, and the next, or you bring Rapture to one pull. The next pull you do a Barrier, and then the next pull you do Rapture again, and then after that you do a Pain Suppression. Like you've got really, really good cooldowns that you can alternate and use to help carry you through the pulls. Whereas Holy Pally has Wings, which, don't get me wrong, is an awesome cooldown. So that's, in my opinion, the difference between Disc and Holy Pally, but it does feel like Holy Pally is just a better Disc in a lot of cases, which is why it's so strong right now. Okay, I'm going to focus. I know I'm super behind on chat. Sorry. Thank you for the active chat tonight, guys. You're awesome. I'm just failing to keep up, so I'll catch up right after this. I do not want to blow this key, and I very well could if I miss a Gloom Squall or something like that. So here, these guys are ticking constant damage. I differ from most Holy Priests. I really like Renew, especially for dots, because you know that they're going to be taking consistent, constant ticking damage. So they're going to get max benefit out of Renew. They're not going to get any overhealing from it, so I actually really like it. But I did main Resto Druid from Burning Crusade up until the start of Shadowlands, so that's why I like Renew so much. Oh dang, you got Cauterize, Bop, and Guardian Spirit.
Yeah, that was totally my bad.
Well, that's all good. Health bar's working tonight? Yeah, nice. I do not want to be these Wicked Rushes, you don't want to have them be cast on 2 people, so they really do need to spread out, because if the dots get applied on multiple people, it can start getting pretty out of control.
Nice.
Guys, really nice.
Hell yeah.
Smooth run.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Good job, boys.
Yeah. Alright, let's
Oh my god, my knee
catch up
it
on
fucking
chat
hurts.
here.